This is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We're over here. I actually put my notes away. I believe it's 2000 Wembley Park here in Lake Oswego. Dropping in. And in case anyone else comes up here, you've got 3 of what appears to be main roof vents. These are sneaky vents. That's what I call them anyway. They neck down to 2 inches right as you drop into them. This one here is the true main vent. The 2 vents closest to the driveway, though, are not true main vents. They merely appear to be. Anyway, and almost immediately upon access here, line swaps to cast iron. Mostly just an ABS vent topper. Alright, looks like we are now under the floor downstairs, zeroed out. Oh, we're into concrete pipe already. So this thing must be exiting out and I describe everything in general as if you're facing the home from the street. So this thing must be shooting out the, unless an addition's been built over the top of concrete pipe, which I hope that is not the case. The line would likely be shooting out the right side of the home. But we've only gone maybe 10 feet in either direction from where I'm at right now. It feels like it's still under the home. So there, you may very well have concrete pipe underneath the house, which you do not want concrete pipe under the house. Unfortunately, the pipe joints don't hold up very well. This one looks like you may actually have a running crack. I've got a little bit of a light glare on my screen right now, but it almost looks like on the left side of the screen there's kind of a brown line. Get a look at that there on the left side, kind of bottom left-hand corner of the screen. I think you've got a running crack running down there. That's at least what that appears to be. I'm going to push out here a little further. A little bit of a bummer scenario on this one here. So what this is, common thing done with older homes. Many of these houses in Lake O were on septic and cesspool at one point. And those are generally in the back of the house. Back of the house is just, the original back of the house is very, very close to where I'm at right now. So what the line is doing is it's exiting out the rear of the home like it was going to go to a septic. And because it's cheaper to wrap a line around a house in most cases than reverse the plumbing under the floor to go back out the front like your average line, Anyway, the line goes out the back of the original home, hangs a left-hand turn, moves from right to left. Where we are sitting right now is about 6 inches before the doorway that leads right out in front of the garage, or into the driveway in front of the garage door. 2.5 feet deep there. So an addition got built over the top of this thing, unfortunately. And from the looks of it, my guess is with that running crack going down the concrete, what most likely happened, I mean, roots are possible. There's not a lot of foliage in that area over there. Most likely what happened is the bottom of the pipe collapsed out. And the reason sewage got in, I don't know if that drain down the basement's actually tying into the sewer, because you're so shallow where this line leaves the home. It's only 2.5 feet deep. That may be tied into like a dry well. That or this line must do a really hard dive right after leaving the home to get down to basement floor level to pick that drain up. So I think what's happening here is the sewage is just escaping the sewer line. I think the pipe is just busted wide open and it's escaping the line and pouring back into the house around the foundation wall. Not your typical backup where it starts coming out of drains. Anyway, all that concrete pipe there, highly recommend all that get updated. You want nothing to do with that stuff under the floor of your home.